He didn't just laugh. He threw his head back and roared, like I just told the funniest joke he'd ever heard. It wasn't the kind of laughter that lightens a room. It was the kind that belittles, that crushes whatever shred of dignity you still cling to. 10%? He said, still chuckling as he wiped a tear from his eye. Be realistic. If you think you're worth that, try somewhere else. So I did. Those were the last words he ever spoke to me as his employee. What he didn't know was that it would also be the last time he laughed in that office. 5 years earlier, I joined his company, young, eager, and naive enough to believe that hard work spoke louder than politics. Marcus Lang, the CEO, was the kind of man who sold dreams with a handshake. He told us we were building something together. I believed him. I gave up weekends, birthdays, sleep, poured my life into every project that bore his company's name. I thought he noticed. I thought he cared. Then came the cracks. I overheard him at a gala one night, bragging to investors about how he alone had saved the company. No mention of the people who actually did the work. Later, promotions went his favorites, people who flattered instead of performed. Those who questioned him disappeared quietly, replaced by smiles that didn't reach their eyes. So when I asked for that raise, it wasn't about money. It was about respect. And he laughed. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I shook his hand, thanked him for clarity, and walked out with a calm I hadn't felt in years. By the time I reached the lobby, I already knew what I was going to do. The next morning, I made one call to Daniel Crowe, Marcus's biggest rival. Their feud was legendary in the industry. They'd fought for the same clients for years, and Marcus always managed to win, mostly because I was the one who gave him the strategies to do it. When Daniel picked up, I didn't waste words. I'm considering a change, I said, and I know exactly how Marcus operates, his strengths, his blind spots, and where he's weakest. That was all it took. I didn't sell company secrets. I sold insight. I helped Daniel build a system so sharp, so efficient, that Marcus's empire started crumbling under its own weight. Within weeks, I was leading projects designed to target the very clients I'd once secured from Marcus. Every late night I'd spent building a success, I now spent dismantling it, methodically, legally, and perfectly. At first, Marcus thought it was bad luck. A deal lost here, a contract canceled there. Then came the press leaks about mismanagement. Nothing false. Just Trude's arranged a sting. His biggest client, the one I'd personally brought in, withdrew their account. His investors panicked. His stock dropped. From my new office, Daniel's top-floor corner suite, I watched it unfold. The skyline looked clearer from there, higher, freer. 2 months later, Marcus called me. His voice trembled. Did you know about this? He asked. Yes. You're with Crowe now? I am. He hesitated. You could have told me. You told me to try elsewhere, I said. The next time I saw him was at a business conference. He looked worn, smaller somehow, his arrogance stripped away. He tried to talk, maybe to bargain, but I just smiled. You taught me something, Marcus. I said, loyalty is a luxury the powerful don't grant the weak. So I stopped being weak. He stared at me like he was seeing a ghost. Maybe, in a way, he was. The man who'd once begged for a raise was gone. Now, whenever I pass the building where his company once stood, I don't feel anger, just quiet satisfaction. The logo has changed. Daniel's name gleams where Marcus's used to be. Mine isn't on it, but it doesn't need to be. I didn't just earn 10% more. I took everything. And the best part? He was the one who told me how.